Good day, everyone. Welcome to my poster session. My name is Maude, and the topic of this presentation is the health information-seeking behaviors of the elderly. Today, I will present several research articles, summarize barriers and enablers that this demographic experiences, and suggest services to support the elderly in their information searches. The purpose of this presentation is to provide background context and recommend services to the Director and Board of Trustees at the East Hampton Library. LIS defines information behavior as an all-encompassing term that involves various forms of users' conceptual and physical contacts with information. These forms include a user's information needs, information acquisition, organization, use, and dissemination, and involve not only cognitive but also affective dimensions. The first step towards improving library services is understanding and synthesizing what the research says about this group of users. The age of the adults discussed here is over 65 years old. Although many alternative terms describe this age group, including aged, older, mature, retired, and senior, we will use the descriptor of elderly in this context. The United States is an aging nation, and it is estimated that older adults will outnumber children by 2034. Among this demographic, internet use decreases at approximately age 75. One of the recurring information behavior themes demonstrates how income and education levels are related to the user's information behavior and what resources the elderly use. Chaudhary et al. Found a positive correlation between a user's higher levels of education and economic status and their ease and trust in online resources. They also learned that older adults often lack computer literacy or are uncomfortable using the internet for information. Because of this, they primarily sought information by speaking with medical professionals and family. Another key finding examines how a user's comfort with and feelings about internet use can lead to more trust in the information gleaned. How affect relates to information seeking and use was studied by Cheng and Im, who found that prior internet experience and intention to use it positively affected internet health information seeking behaviors. The results of their study revealed that users who felt at ease with navigating the web believed it would provide them with valued information. However, their study revealed that less than 28% of older adults search for health information on the internet, preferring instead to seek information from healthcare professionals and the mass media. Healthcare professionals were also found to provide the highest level of trust to the users. These medical resources became the most trusted enablers for the elderly. The users in Ramazangorbani et al.'s study most frequently relied on speaking with medical staff, around 30%, and watching television, approximately 20%, for their information. The amount of information received can be overwhelming. Manafa and Wong wrote that participants cited the influx of information as being mind-boggling or encountering information overload, which deterred information-seeking behaviors. In contrast, information-seeking behavior could also enhance the perception of control and provide empowerment. As one feels enabled, they will also feel more confident and trusting. Although a perceived risk is associated with sourcing information from the web, the payoff is additional knowledge about the topic pursued. Lastly, the research exposes how lifestyle variables affect information-seeking behavior in both positive and negative ways. Weber et al.'s study on lifestyle segmentation of older adults led to the identification of 3 lifestyle types: the social adventurer, the average family person, and the uninterested inactive. As expected, the authors found a direct positive correlation between more social and active users and high internet searching. Less social users tended to seek information in medical brochures and pharmacy pamphlets. Typical barriers that affect information seeking of the elderly include declining cognitive levels, poor eyesight, lack of trust, and unfamiliarity with searching the web. It is important to recognize that barriers and enablers are two sides of the same coin. The relationship between them is fluid and changing. What is a barrier today may become an enabler tomorrow, and vice versa. For example, following Rogers' diffusion of innovation theory, an enabler can be a supportive person who becomes the user's champion in supporting them to dip their toes into adopting innovations. The same person can later become a barrier if he is heterophilous to the learner. In addition, anything new taught to the elderly needs to consider the degree of difficulty to comprehend and the trialability of practicing the innovation. Libraries enable patrons to acquire information by providing free computer and internet access, research support, and guidance on finding materials. Chowdhury et al. Recommend teaching older adults how to navigate and use the internet and guide them in selecting trustworthy information. Libraries should consider implementing training programs to address these needs and also provide lists of reliable websites. Ijehikaman et al. Suggests that libraries dedicate a section specifically geared to include large print materials covering topics such as end-of-life planning and caregiver support. Piper et al. Write that libraries should collaborate with community agencies to develop and provide programming for the elderly. This will naturally improve library use and buoy outreach. Due to the burgeoning elderly population, it is imperative that librarians implement systems to assist this group with their information needs. As the elderly experience autonomy and empowerment through education, we hope they become more successful in their information searches. I hope this presentation has helped you gain an understanding of the health information-seeking behaviors of the elderly and provided you with some recommendations for assisting this user group in the library. Thank you.